Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on a personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. Now for the news in details. People's National Party (PNP) spokesman on finance, Mark Golden, yesterday indicated that the party will not impose new taxes to fund its development plan for Jamaicans. The initiative will be pursued under the party's Water Employment, Access, Land Ownership, Technology, Housing and Youth Wealth Plan. The plan will, among other things, deposit $4,000 into the electricity and water residential accounts of some 360,000 families across the island, provide home improvement grants for 10,000 low-income families annually, deliver land titles to the landless, and focus on major impact programs for youths. In a statement yesterday, the party indicated that Golden, speaking at a virtual press conference, stated that the plan will be funded from discretionary budget allocations that are already available in the nation's fiscal space. He said the PNP government is also committed to providing 100,000 jobs in 5 years across existing and new industries such as technology, agriculture, construction, and global outsourcing services. MBJ Airports Limited, operators of the Sangster International Airport in St. James, has obtained airport health accreditation from the Airports Council International Latin America and the Caribbean, ACLAC, the first airport in the Caribbean to do so. MBJ Airports Limited is operated by Grupo Aeroportuario del Pacifico, GAP, and Vantage Airport Group. The accreditation program provides airports with an assessment of how aligned their health measures are with the ACI Aviation Business Restart and Recovery Guidelines and the International Civil Aviation Organization's ICAO Council Aviation Restart Task Force recommendations, along with industry best practices in the World Health Organization. MBJ Airports Limited, the Chief Executive Officer Shane Monroe, has welcomed the development. Meanwhile, Bank of Jamaica Governor BOJ Richard Ball says the economy is projected to contract by between 7 and 10% during the 2020-2021 fiscal year as a result of the impact of the coronavirus COVID-19. Speaking at the central bank's digital quarterly press briefing on Wednesday, the governor pointed out that this is a revision of the BOJ's forecast range of 4 to 7% earlier this year. Ball pointed out, however, that partial economy recovery is expected to commence in the 2021 to 2022 fiscal year, with anticipated growth of 3 to 6%. Ball said the impact of COVID-19 on the domestic economy has been significant, noting that the bank's worsened outlook is largely associated with the virus's resurgence in major trading partner countries such as the United States and updated assessments of the impact of the crisis on some local sectors. Specifically, he said weaker performances are expected within the transport, storage and communication, electricity and water, construction, and hotel and restaurant sectors between June and March 2021. In sports for this morning, Cricket West Indies CWI selection panel has named an 18-member West Indies women's squad for its tour of England, where the team will play 5 T20s against England's women from September 21st to 30 at the Incora County Ground in Derby. The squad, led by Jamaican Stephanie Taylor, includes 14 of the 15 members who represented West Indies in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup earlier this year. Jamaican Andre Colley has been named interim head coach and will be assisted by Usain Gadron and Corey Collymore. Players are given the option to decline the invitation to tour over health concerns, and Anissa Mohammed, who was part of the squad for the T20 World Cup, chose to opt out. As with all other internationals taking place in the UK this summer, this series too will be held in a biosecure environment. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. On behalf of the news and the production team, I am Tracy Spence. To have a good morning.